this is enough. I said in 2nd grade, which was like 10 years ago, it feels like. This is the very first book I ever got that had the Dav Pilkey name. We'll come back to this. There are a lot more now. Just look around. That is my tower of Dav Pilkey books, as well as that. That's also some Dav Pilkey books. I also have more that are floating around the house. But before we get to all those books, we want to start with the newest addition to my collection, the Dogman plush toy. Yes, I've wanted him for a while. I finally got him. This is the big dog himself. This was the original big dog. This was the original dog. He was in the Captain Underpants series, I think, a couple times, but only as like a joke character. Now he's got his own series that introduced me to Dav Pilkey. So, I'm just gonna do a quick, I'm gonna do a quick little, like, cool transition, and, yeah, I'll have all the books ready, so, yep. Let's go. Oh, wow, would you look at that? They just appeared behind me. Stop moving. I tried. Okay, so this is my Dogman collection. The low-bearing book is kind of broken, which is why it's kind of tipping. But, okay, we'll start with the one that started it all. We have the original Dogman book. I'll show some pages. Like, this was a good book, okay? It wasn't the best book in the series, but it was pretty good. And it was small beginnings. A lot of things have them. Okay, let's get to it. This is the worst book in the series. It's good, but in my opinion, it's the worst. However, we will get to some other books that are Dogman spin-offs that aren't that good. Maybe even worse than this. Definitely worse than this. But let's get to the next one. So stick around for that if you'd like to see it. Next, we have Dogman Unleashed, the sequel to the original Dogman book. Much better because it was much better because it had like an actual story. No spoilers, but here's a random page. Closing that book up. The back says, in a time of darkness and despair, when strange new villains arise, only one dog-headed cop can save the day. Go get 'em! It's a good book. Oh yeah, this one says, get ready for action, suspense, romance, and laughs. Yeah, I got laughs, that's for sure, but other than that, I don't know what I got from that. Maybe a money pit? Anyway, next we have A Tale of Two Kitties. One of the best books in the series because it introduces this little guy, Lil Petey. He is amazing. He's one of my favorite characters. This is a great book. I love everything about it. Here's an upside down picture, and that's it. Yeah. Next is Dogman and Cat Kid. Another one of the greatest books in the series because it has a lot of Lil Petey. And it, like, kind of gets his story built off. Like, starts really his story better than the last one really did. And we get to, there's some really cool flip-oramas. I would show you some, but I don't want to break the book. Not sick or anything, it's just something that happens. So, this is Dogman Lord of the Fleas. This is personally one of my least favorite covers. The book itself is good, but it's not my favorite. It's good, but not my favorite, so I won't spend too much time talking about that. Next we have Brawl of the Wild, which is one of my favorites for many reasons, but let me find one of the pages with it. Pages like this in Dogman books are what make them great, with the stop motion stuff. For some reason, I just love it, and it's just great. I actually have a puzzle of this one, which is really cool, and I'm working on it. It's a lecontecular, which makes it a bit harder to do, but I'll go with it. Next, we have For Whom the Ball Rolls, which, if you couldn't tell already, all of these are like, all of the titles are like a parodies of things. I blacked out for a second. Like this is For Whom the Bell Tolls or something, and then this one is Call of the Wild. I don't know what most of them are though. I know A Tale of Two Kitties, or at least I used to. I don't remember what that's for now. Some of them just aren't though. Like Dogman isn't really. Dogman Fetch 22 is a pretty good book. It introduces the fair fairy who never appears again. Yeah, it's a good book. Flippy becomes good. That's it. Flippy's a fish, by the way. This book is where Grandpa really gets to shine. And also, there was one time in my life where I actually made the lunch bag experiment that was in the back of this. Or was that actually in this one? I think that was in this one. Yeah, I made Munchie the lunch bag. And it was fun. It was cool, but it got thrown away pretty quick. It was still cool to have, though, for even a little bit. Next, we have Wuthering Heights, which was, for a while, this was the last book in the series, and I was really waiting for a new one, because it left on a cliffhanger where Petey's lab was completely destroyed. I'll put a spoiler warning, somewhere in this video before, I start talking, but yeah, spoilers, if you haven't already realized, and I didn't tell you yet. Okay, so Wuthering Heights was good. It gave some backstory on Petey. 20,000 Fleas Under the Sea, obviously a parody to 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. This was the first book that I was a fan of the series when it came out, and I got it the day it came out. This was a crazy book. It was really good, and it was so cool. I loved it, especially when it was new. And I was reading it all the time when it came out. That's pretty much all I have to say. This was a great book. For a while, though, they just never updated, the other side. They never updated this. They always kept it at Wuthering Heights for quite some time, which was kind of sad. And in the next book, it just isn't in it. So, yeah. Here we have The Scarlet Shedder, which I personally say is the last Dogman book, because it really feels like a finale. It's where Dr. Scum really gets what's coming to him. It's where all of the major plot holes get wrapped up. And it has some of the best artwork in the Dogman series. Let me look, where is it? Trying to find, okay, this page alone, especially this panel right here, is some of the best art in any Dave Pilkey book, in my opinion, I think. Anyway, the last book in the Dogman series. This is not a Dogman book, let's face it. Big Jim Begins. It's a good book, but it's not a Dogman book. I got it for Christmas last year. Great book, again, but no Petey? No Petey? Really? We had little Petey. Like, I loved the book, but everyone except Petey was in it. I wanted more Petey. Even a reference to him. Even, like, him being in the background of one picture. I just want to see Petey in this book. I hope in Big Jim Believes, which is still yet to be announced when it's coming, that we get more of him, Petey, because he's one of my favorite characters. Anyway, if we come over here, I'm not going to bring you, but I forgot to grab 2 of these. So, we have Dogman Guide to Creating Comics in 3D. This is really bad. The only reason it's kind of okay is because it has like a sticker sheet and some extra 3D things in it too. But look, it's not that good. I don't really personally recommend it. I don't even know if it's still for sale because it was so like bad. But yeah, besides this book, the sticker book kind of makes that book completely obsolete, the sticker sheet that it comes with, because it's got a ton of stickers in it, like tons of stickers, and they're really well sized too. There are also like pictures where you can play with stickers, panels. I did a little bit of it back in the day, but nothing too crazy. I didn't really do much in it. When I got it, I did a bit. This was actually kind of funny. Enough! Why? And then, like, Grandpa's just kind of mad. But, yeah, other than that, this is a good school book to have if you're, like, a fan. But at the same time, it's kind of obsolete. Anyway, let's move on to the next series. Let's go. Okay, let's do this. So, we have Cat Kid Comic Club Influencers. This was a good book. I'm starting at the wrong side. Wait a second. Cat Kid Comic Club, the original Cat Kid Comic Club. Now, it's been a while since I've read most of these, so yeah, it's I might not be able to get it very well. I actually I got this one from my local library for free. Like they did something in the summer where they were giving away books for free, and I got this one. I was one of the lucky few that got one of these good books. The reason I love this series so much is because of its stop motion, and it's like cool, creative comic telling. It always makes me want to get the next book because I know there's going to be a new comic entry or a new book that I want to see. I even started to remake one of the stories, and I'll show you I'll show you that at the end of the video, okay? So stick around for that if you want to see that. Also, if this video gets 5 likes and 20 views, which is insane for my channel, by the way, if this video gets 5 likes and 20 views, I will rank all of these series separately, but I will rank them all. It'll be cool. Yeah, that I have, of course. So yeah, Cat Kid Comic Club, the original. Next we have Cat Kid Comic Club Retrospectives, Barnes & Noble Exclusive Edition. Nothing too cool in the Barnes & Noble Exclusive Edition, just some color-in pages and a special pull-out poster that you also have to color. So yeah, it's cool to have it in your book, but it wasn't worth taking out. But yeah, the cover of this book is so cool. I love it. This one, I forgot its name, but yeah, this story is one of my favorites. I love it in every book, as well as like Chubbs McSpiderbutt. The Skelepup was pretty fun. That was a pretty fun story. Baby Flippy was a really funny book. I'm not sure if that was in this one or the next one, but that was fun. Let's see. Trying to find that one. Here it is. What is it called? Oh yeah, Baby Frog Squad was it's definitely great, and I love it coming back every time. I'm really hoping that once we get into the point of the series where they publish the Baby Frog Squad book, I'm really hoping that Dave Pilkey releases the actual book that they're making as a buyable book, because I would definitely buy that. That sounds like a super cool book to have, and I would definitely love it. Next we have Cat Kid Comic Club On Purpose. This is a great one. I, again, love every time they use, like, the stop-motion cover. It's always amazing, and it's for most of this series they do that. Let's see, what's a story in here I liked? Oh, as far as I remember, I think this is the first one to have Chubbs McSpiderbutt. Oh, no. Wait a second. Now I need to figure it out. Now I need to find out if this was the one. Sorry, 1 second. No, I'm pretty sure that Chubbs McSpiderbutt was in number 2 or number 1. It was one of those. But yeah, part 2 of Chubbs McSpiderbutt's really memorable. I love it. The fact that Sarah comes in this one is amazing. I just love everything about this series. This is, in some ways, it's better than regular Dogman, but it's a great thing to have both of them. They're always great reads, and I'll read them all the time. Cat Kid Comic Club Collaborations was the one that I was super excited when it came out, but I wasn't able to get it till Christmas because the book fair didn't have it. The book fair at my elementary school did not have it, so I was not able to get the book until, like, Christmas. So, a whole month after the book came out and the book fair was around. But yeah, it was a really good book. I loved the Frogzilla thing. That was a cool thing, teaching people about like that stuff. The Baby Flippy. Oh my gosh. It's kind of horrifying for a kid's book if you think about it, but at the same time, it's awesome. But yeah, not too much to say about this book. Amazing book, but I don't really remember it that well, to be honest. It was still good though. Also, the spine for this one, which is the next one, is Sarah Hadoff. Cat Kid Comic Club Influencers, as I said at the beginning of this section, really good book. I love it. Let's see. They're all really good. The Frogzilla parts were amazing, and now that their book is going to get published soon, and they need to write like 230 pages for it, I think, yeah, Dave, you're gonna make a ton of money if you actually publish that book, so please do. I'd be fine if the Cat Kid Comic Club book series was canceled forever if we were able to get Baby Frog Squad as a full book, okay? By the way, when the Captain Underpants manga comes out, I will be getting that. That'll be fun. Anyway, yeah, Cat Kid Comic Club influencers. Not too crazy. Anyway, next we have Ricky Ricotta's Mighty Robot, which is kind of a weird series, but yep, let's get into it. Let's go. Okay, here we have Ricky Ricotta's Mighty Robot. I have the full reboot series, but number 1's kind of missing, so yeah. Here's the old version of Ricky Ricotta number 1. As far as I know, this is like one of the first times that Dav Pilkey really did Flip-O-Rama, other than the first few like Captain Underpants books. These were great. This was truthfully the first time I had ever experienced Dav Pilkey books, but I had never known. If I hadn't learned how to read and read the cover for more than 2 seconds, I would have never known that this was Dav Pilkey's first work. I was introduced to him at a young age of like 5. This is number 2, Ricky Ricotta's Mighty Robot versus the Mutant Mosquitoes from Mercury. It was pretty good. Don't remember it. I'm just gonna name these ones because I don't really remember much about them. Ricky Ricotta's Mighty Robot versus the Video Ventures from Venus. Wait. The Video Vultures from Venus. Why did I say Ventures? Ricky Ricotta's Mighty Robot and the Mecha Monkeys from Mars. This is kind of like tongue twister territory. Ricky Ricotta's Mighty Robot and the Jurassic Jackrabbits from Jupiter, plus the old version of it. We got both of these versions with us. Don't ask how I got the old versions, even I don't really know. Next we have Ricky Ricotta's Mighty Robot versus the Stupid Stink Bugs from Saturn, along with the old version. Both of the covers are pretty good. I personally prefer this one for some reason. I just think it's more fun and enjoyable. It's like more Dav Pilkey style. But hey, they're both good covers. Just the old one's better. Next we have Ricky Ricotta's Mighty Robot and the Uranium Unicorns from Uranus. Ha 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 ha. Let's get a laugh track here. Yeah, plus the old one. This is another case where I think the old one was just better. The old one had more personality, it felt. Yeah, all of these had more personality when they were older. I wish he'd just taken this one, upscaled it, and did that. It would have been a lot better. Yeah. So next we have Ricky Ricotta's Mighty Robot and the Naughty Nightcrawlers from Neptune. Nothing too crazy about this one. Just another boring cover. And Ricky Ricotta's Mighty Robot versus the Unpleasant Penguins from Pluto, which is the finale, of course, because they ran out of planets. And dwarf planets. They're all good. It's all good. I bought these all at the same time in like a collector's pack. I don't know, but good books. Anyway, now that that's done, it's time to get on to the final section. Also, I do have The Adventures of Super Diaper Baby, the new one that came out this year, but I don't know where it went. I finished reading it and then it disappeared, gone out of oblivion. So let's get to Captain Underpants. So unfortunately, in between filming this scene and the last scene, I tried to hunt down that thing from the Cat Kid Comic Club series. I could not find it, sadly, so I'll put it on community tab whenever I do find it. It's like, let's give it some book for some reason, I don't know. I couldn't find the book, so I couldn't find the thing. It was really stupid, but wait, just want to check. Okay, it's not here. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't stupid. So, yeah, I've got a ton of Captain Underpants. Not all of them, though, which is kind of strange. I mean, usually I have all of them. But I don't care about this series as much as Dogman, so let's go. So, I have the Captain Underpants original book, full color, 25th and a half edition, with an all-new Dogman comic. The book itself is really good. It's extra Dogman comic. It's a Dogman comic. I actually really enjoy it, and I love the style. Of course, I always fall for the stop motion parts. I always love them. They're so creative, and I love them. They're all good, and I love them. And they're awesome, and I love them. And they're creative, and I love them. Okay, I'm going to stop. The fun facts page, I know it was in the original, but I always loved it. And I realized not too recently that, let's see. This part, the origin of Captain Underpants, is actually in the regular full color, which is kind of sad, but okay. And also, this version is not a collector's limited edition version, which, out of everything in this book, is kind of annoying, because I bought it as fast as possible, because I was thinking, oh, if it's the 25th and a half edition, then of course it's going to be, really rare at some day, and I'm going to need, this is a collector's edition. Instead of buying the other one like I was going to do it, I should just buy this one. And I was obviously wrong, because I still see this on store shelves 3 years later, it feels. I think it's been 3 years since this came out. Let me check, actually. I can check. Yeah, this version came out in 2023, so it's been almost 3 years since this book came out, and it's still on store shelves, which it just bugs me. It just bugs me that it looks like a collector's edition, but it's not. So it's an edition, but I can't find the regular edition. So, this is just the regular edition now. This replaced the regular edition. Speaking of the regular edition, I don't have it. I don't have the regular color edition, but I do have the black and white version of the original book. See? Nice and old and decrepit. Of course, it does not have the special pages that I thought were special in that book, but it turns out they were not. It'd be really cool, however, if we got some deleted page concept art in this one. Okay, now I'm dreaming, but you get what I'm saying, I hope. Anyway, next I have Captain Underpants and the Attack of the Talking Toilets with the old version. This is a great book. I love this book. It's good, and it's appropriate for some people because it's, well, just read the name. But I also have the old version, which is the exact same book, just smaller and not full color. Anyway, yeah. So it's not great. It's a good book. But next I have, okay guys, I'm going to try to read this. Captain Underpants and the Evasion of the Incredibly Naughty Cafeteria Ladies from Outer Space and the Subsequent Assault of the Equally Evil Lunchroom Zombie Nerds. Woo! I did it! I did it, guys. I did it. So yeah, this is I only have the black and white old version because, I don't know, I just do. Then I have Captain Underpants and the Perilous Plot of Professor Poopy Pants. Captain Underpants movie. Ever heard of it? Kind of similar to this? Okay, whatever. No? Okay. Captain Underpants and the Big Bad Battle of the Bionic Booger Boy Part 1 and the Night of the Nasty Nostril Nuggets. It exists, and this also exists for some reason. I really don't think it's very funny. It's not funny. So yeah, Captain Underpants and the Perilous Plot of the Purple Potty People is the next one. This was actually the first one I read, which left me very confused, but I read it like 60 times. I really don't know why. I mean, this is a page in this book. I really wish I had started with Dogman because the pages in that series are way nicer. But this is a good series for starters. Captain Underpants and the Terrifying Return of Tippy Tinkle Trousers is a book, and I have the old version. Yeah. This was a long read. It's almost 400 pages. Let me see. 500 pages maybe. Trying to see how many pages it is. Wait a second. Yeah, I think it's like 300 something pages. It's almost 300 pages. It's really long for a Captain Underpants book. Yeah, so Captain Underpants and the Revolting Revenge of the Radioactive Roboboxers is a book that I own, and it's the part 2 of the last one, even though it's not marketed as one. And we also have the old version, old, new, old, new. You can always tell because of the spine. Yeah, again, it exists. Next we have Captain Underpants and the Tyrannical Retaliation of the Turbo Toilet 2000. A spiritual part 2 of the second book in the series, which it's a good book. I like it. Then finally, Captain Underpants and the Sensational Saga of Sir Stinks-a-Lot, the finale of the series. But not the finale of this video, sadly. I mean, happily, yay, more video. Because now we also have the Captain Underpants Wedgie Power Guidebook. We also have the Captain Underpants Wedgie Power Guidebook. And together they make the same book. I have the exact same book twice. I do not remember why. But one of them is from Ollie's and the other one is also from Ollie's. It's just scratched off. Like, what the heck? How did this happen? But yeah, I have this book twice. This one I bought. This one I don't know where this came from. Then we have George and Harold's Epic Comics Collection, Volume 2. And it's just a bunch of comics based on the shit. It's just all of the comics from that only okay Netflix series. So yeah, the last two were, instead of going out with a bang, we went out with a, so yeah, not good. But yeah, that is my entire Dav Pilkey collection. I hope you had a nice time or a horrible time. I really don't care that much. You watched till the end of this decently long video. Here's a high five. Anyway, have a nice day, and I thank you so much for watching. And remember, if this video gets 20 views and 5 likes, I will make a ranking video of each of these series separately. Oh yeah, the next Giraffe Show episode is coming in November. Bye.